Hello, I am Putta Akil from St. Martin's Engineering College of Branch CSC AML. This assessment is regarding ZITHARA technologies and the task is to build a React and Node.js application with PostgreSql database which has the functionality as stated below. Create 50 records in database with the following column fields: serial number, customer name, age, phone, location, created at, and dummy data. Create a single page application to display the above data in table format with search option and pagination with 20 records per page. The created at column has been displayed into per page. The created at column data has to be displayed in two separate columns as date and time. The search functionality will search the data by the column name or location. There should be an option to sort the data either by date or by time. The task is to build a React and Node.js application with PostgreSql database. To start with the project, firstly we need to create a database in PostgreSql server. I created a database named customer data and created a table named customer inside the database using the following SQL query. It has the following columns: serial number, customer name, age, phone number, location and the time, and data of creation of the record. 50 random or dummy data using insert into query as follows. Now the next step is to create a Node.js server. So to create the Node.js server, I created a file named index.js and install the required dependencies like Express, Course, and PG. We use Express framework for building the web server, PG for PostgreSQL database interaction, and Course middleware to handle cross-origin resource sharing. Now the next step is to create an Express set. An instance of the Express application and the app variable is used to configure and define routes. Now the next step is PostgreSQL connection pool. A connection pool is created using the pool class from the PG library. The pool manages and optimizes database connections. Name, database used, password, host, and the port number. Connect establishes a connection to the PostgreSQL database using the above provided credentials. The frontend to make request to the server from a different origin. Use of express.json enables JSON parsing for incoming requests. The app.get defines a route for the root endpoint. GET request is made to the root endpoint. It attempts to fetch all the records from. In case of an error during the database query, it logs the error and sends a 500 internal server error response. If the data is successfully fetched, it sends a JSON response containing the retrieved rows from the customer table. App.listen of port starts the Express server on the specified port 5000 in this case and logs a message indicating that the server is running. To start the Node.js server, we use node index.js command. So this is the required uninserted data. The next step is to create a new React application. So to create a new React app, we need to use the command npx create react app. Of the new React app, we get all the required node modules. The React app consists the following, like public, it contains the HTML and the fav icons, and the source contains the app.js, app.css, index.js, and index.css files. The package.json file consists of all the required dependencies that are required to build a React application. All the required dependencies need to be imported into the app.js file. React is used for creating React components Use state hook for managing state in functional components, and use effect hook is used for performing side effects in functional components. Requests. Moment is a library for handling and for. Now we'll create a function app and we'll initialize the state variables. State initialization. Define state variables using useStateHook to manage the application's dynamic data. Data from the server. Stored data holds the data to be displayed on the current page. Search term stores the search term entered by the user. Sort by indicates the column by which the data should be sorted. Date or time. Sort direction indicates the sorting direction, ascending or descending. Current page stores the current page number. Records per page defines the number of records to display per page. Effects in functional component. It initially fetches data when sorting or sort direction changes. Option changes. Now we create a fetch data asynchronous function using Axios to fetch data from the server. The URL includes parameters for the current page and sort options, sets the fetch data in the data state variable. The paginate data function calculates the range of data to be displayed on the current page, sets the paginated data in the sorted data state variable. The search function updates the search term state variable when the user types in the search input, resets the current page to 1 when searching to show results from the first page. Sort by function updates the sort by and sort direction state variable based on the selected option. If the same option, the render table data function filters data based on the search item, paginates the filtered data, sorts the data based on the selected option and direction, renders the table rows with the formatted date and time. After this, we need to export default app function. The exported app function. Now we start the React.js development server. npm start is used to open the development server. And this is the React.js application. It contains all the values of the customers, and each page has 20 values. Now this search bar is used to search by name or location. And these buttons are used to sort by date or sort by term. Date in ascending order. Now to sort in descending order, we need to re-click the sort by date button. And to sort by using the time, we need to click sort by time button. Now the sort by time, now it is in ascending order. We need to re-click the sort by time button. This is the completed task, and it is the Node.js server from which the data is been fetched into the React application.